Hello everyone, my name is Ogeneti Mamogo and you are welcome to Oakscam Academy. Now if you are new to my channel, feel free to hit the subscription button below, also like, share and of course avail yourself to lessons so as not to be left behind. Welcome back. So in today's lesson, we are going to be learning about compounds and molecules. In our previous class, we talked about elements. So today we're going to be talking about compounds and molecules. So first things first, we're going to be defining what molecules are. We're going to be talking about the examples of molecules and the types. Same also for compounds. We're going to be defining what compounds are, the examples and also the types. And then we're going to be talking about the differences between a compound and a molecule. So let's begin. What is a molecule? Now, a molecule can be defined as the combination of two or more atoms chemically joined together. So a molecule is the combination of two or more atoms chemically joined together. So that is a molecule. Then we have different types of molecules. We have polyatomic molecules, we have diatomic molecules, and then we have monoatomic molecules. So what are monoatomic molecules? A monoatomic molecule is a molecule consisting of only one type of atom. So a monoatomic molecule consists of only one type of atom. An example of this is hydrogen, helium, chlorine, etc. Then what are diatomic molecules? A diatomic molecule is a molecule consisting of two types of atoms. So consisting of what? Two types of atoms. Di means two. So a diatomic molecule consists of two types of atoms. And then take note, the atoms are what? The same. So it consists of two of the same type of atoms. A perfect example of this is nitrogen molecule, N2, or oxygen molecule, O2. So these are examples of what? Diatomic molecules. Then we have polyatomic molecules. What are polyatomic molecules? Polyatomic molecules are molecules consisting of more than two types of atoms. So it consists of more than two types of atoms. An example of this is tetraphosphate molecule, okay, which is P4. So it consists of what? 4 atoms of phosphorus in that molecule. So those are the types of molecules. So I will quickly run through that. We have what? Monoatomic molecules, we have diatomic molecules, and then we also have polyatomic molecules. So that is for molecules. So what is a compound? A compound can be defined as the combination of two or more elements chemically joined together. So a compound is a compound is a substance formed when two or more different types of elements chemically join together. So emphasis on the word different types of elements. So when different types of elements chemically join together, we have a compound. So an example of a compound is your NaCl, which is your sodium chloride. So sodium chloride is an example of what? A compound. Another example of a compound is water, H2O. So whenever two or more elements chemically join together, a compound is the product. So we have different types of compounds. We have organic compounds, we have inorganic compounds, we have ionic compounds, we have complex compounds. So we're not going to be going into that, but these are the types of compounds that we have. So very quickly, I learned a lot of students confuse a compound and a molecule. So I'm going to be talking about the differences between a compound and a molecule, and then you'll be able to see that they are actually not the same thing. So first things first, a molecule. So what is the difference between a compound and a molecule? Number one, we have here, a molecule is a group of atoms that are chemically bonded together. So like I said, emphasis on the word atoms. Remember, in our previous video, we said that atoms are the smallest part of an element that can take part in chemical reaction. So a molecule is a group of what? Atoms. So for example, we have hydrogen atom. So a molecule is a group of atoms. So hydrogen reacting with hydrogen is what we have H2. So this is a molecule. So a molecule is a group of atoms chemically bonded together. So that is the first difference. So what is a compound? like I explained, a compound is a substance made up of two or more different elements that are chemically what? Joined together or chemically bonded together. So a compound is what? The combination of two or more different elements. So for example, we have sodium reacting with chlorine. The compound formed will be NaCl. Okay, so that will be the compound formed. So this is it. Now, bear in mind, although we're not talking about balancing of chemical equation here, but just take note of this. So the compound formed when sodium reacts with chlorine is what? NaCl. So a compound is formed when two or more different elements. So for molecules, it is the same element that is being chemically bonded together. So hydrogen, hydrogen, nitrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, chlorine, the same element. But for compounds, it is what? Two or more different types of elements. Okay? Number two, it can be made up of the same or different elements, which I just explained. So a molecule can be made up of the same or different elements. But for a compound, it is always made up of two or more different elements. So you cannot have a compound having hydrogen and hydrogen. That is not a compound, that is a molecule. But a molecule can have two different elements present, like in the case of water. Water can also exist as a molecule. Okay, so that is the difference. So take note, a compound can be a molecule, but a molecule cannot be a compound. So a compound can be a molecule, but a molecule cannot be a compound. So for your compound, it must be made up of what? Two or more elements to qualify as a compound. While for a molecule, it can be the same elements, and with the exception of some molecules, can also be different elements. So that is the second difference. So for the third difference, we said that molecules cannot be seen with the naked eye. So molecules cannot be what? Seen with the naked eye. An example of that is your nitrogen molecule. So nitrogen molecule is N2. Nitrogen molecule is N2, okay, which is nitrogen gas. So you can, or let's even use hydrogen gas, right? Air is a mixture, and air composes of what? Your hydrogen molecules, your oxygen molecules, nitrogen, and other rare gases. So nitrogen cannot be what? Seen with the naked eye. Okay, we breathe it in, but we can't see it what? With the naked eye. So your molecules cannot be seen with the naked eye. Then for your compounds can easily be seen with the naked eye. So if you come to the chemistry laboratory, if you go to any lab, you can see hydrogen chloride, you can see sodium carbonate, you can see sodium chloride. Okay, these are compounds, and they can be seen with the naked eye. So that is the difference between a molecule and a compound. And then number 4, we said that molecules cannot combine with other molecules to create a new substance. So you cannot combine a molecule with another molecule to form a new substance. An example of that is hydrogen molecule. You cannot say hydrogen molecule plus hydrogen molecule and then get another new substance. No. But for compounds, a compound can combine with other compounds to create a new substance. This is what we refer to as a chemical reaction. When we have two reactants and then the product is the resultant of that reaction. So an example of that is when hydrogen chloride, reacts with NaOH, which is sodium hydroxide, to yield, pardon my coming down, to yield NaCl plus water. So this is known as a neutralization reaction, but we'll get into that in a later video. Okay, so you can see that hydrogen chloride is a compound. Why? Because we have two elements reacting here. We have hydrogen and then we have chlorine. So hydrogen chloride is a compound. So also with sodium hydroxide, we have three elements present here. We have sodium, we have oxygen, and then we have hydrogen. So this is what also a compound. So when two compounds react, a new product is formed. So for our product, we have salt, and then we have water. So when two or more compounds react, new products are formed, unlike in the case of a molecule which cannot create new substances. And then lastly, we have examples of molecules. So like I gave you before, we have hydrogen molecule, oxygen molecule, nitrogen molecules. So molecules exist as gas. Okay, so when you hear hydrogen molecule, we're talking about a gas. When you hear oxygen molecule, we're talking about a gas, and so on and so forth. And then for your compounds, like I just gave, we have water compound, we have NaCl, sodium chloride, we have HNO3, etc. So these are examples of what? Compounds. So I hope we have been able to understand the difference between a molecule and a compound. So like I said earlier, a compound can exist as a molecule, but a molecule cannot exist as a compound. So that will be all for today. Till our next class, I remain your tutor, Ogenete Momogo. Have a wonderful day.